flexing on the rapper's toes. I bet you ain't got a damn clue. I'm here to get the facts exposed. It ain't all about them fine jewels. No disrespect, I rock them though. The glitter light me up on stage anytime when I'm rocking shows. Reputation and based on those what you spit. This is what I'm fighting for. Back and forth with this mastered flow. When it's beef, I just stack and go. Higher than bags of dro, tongues a weapon, no packing force. Order for more bottles, only fillers with bread can make a toast. Yeah, I'm in control, death row, headphones, flex mode, going ham, and speakers about to explode. The same kid you saw some years ago, battling just to make some dough. From a kid to a pro, now they ride with me, I'm the vehicle. Aiming the magazine covers, XXLs, make my raps excel and get the rest expelled. With my best spec girl looking fresh, dressed well, while you sitting waiting till she becomes my next ex-girl. It's M3dal, baby, no giddy. I go by the name M3dal, rapper, Ghanaian rapper, BBNZ affiliated.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
I'd like to ask you a couple of questions.
No problem.
Do you know Brenda?
Yeah, of course I do.
When was the last time you saw her?
Okay.
I've been into rap for years now. It's been like 9 years. But let's say taking the mainstream, I think it's been like 3 years. So far as you take a stand to rap, it's like, we know rap is like it's healthy competition. Way back, it didn't used to be a healthy competition, like, some pull guns and all that, but now we have less of that. So when you're a rapper, you can't back out. No matter how much you rap, you have to prove yourself. So I still get in the studio, and when I'm making a record, I just know the fans who know me to be dope, or the fans who know me to be a very good rapper, have to, no matter what the song is about, they still have to get that M3dal is a dope rapper feel out of the song. So I owe it to my fans, and I owe it to people who are yet to listen, to keep the dopeness running.
While we was talking, I could tell she was stressed. Her body language speaking to me, screaming out of her dress. But even though she denied, man, I could tell she was messed. She shut me up and told me, baby, ain't no need.
I'm a hip hop artist. It's rap based, right? But as much as I like all those cats I mentioned, as much as I listen to urban music, I listen to all those rappers outside. When it's time to talk to my people, I have to talk to my people. I have to find means and ways of making the message attractive to my people. I can't have that Nas or Rick Ross talk on the song, knowing I'm talking to Ghanaians.
Said bye and took a bag as she stepped. A couple minutes later, came back with something she left. I couldn't help but
So as much as I'm supposed to have the hip hop base, I'm supposed to have culture mixed in. Because as much as we like them, it's their culture. They're talking to their people. So if I'm here talking to Ghanaians, it has to be Ghana based, So I try to put in like some tree, some pidgin, some English, have a tree hook, have something that can relate to people. If the verse or the verses are in English, the main message in the verse could be like shortened into the hook. That would probably be in a local language. So even if you don't get the verses, you can easily understand the song by the hook. So that's what I try to do. That's what my main producer will do.
She kissed my lips and said bye and took a bag as she stepped. A couple minutes later, came back with something she left.
I'm just in it to help, I've seen people do it. I work with people who are doing it. We're all trying to achieve the same goal. But it's like relative where I would like to be at the end of my music career. Probably differ from where my brother wants to be at the end of his music career. Not probably mine being superior, but he might also want to be rather ahead of me. So my main contribution is to help through music and other ventures music could bring, because music is bigger than we think it is right now. Like through music, people are getting deals and all sorts of things. So my main presence in music is to make music look good to Ghanaians and to people outside. The best thing I've seen so far about Ghana, music-wise, is if someone says he's a fan, he's a fan. The last thing I heard, I never thought a hip-hop guy or music tag person could be a billionaire. When Dre became a billionaire, I was like, yo, let's make it happen. And aside that, Africa is one large place, and I see other Africans taking music to, they have collaborations with hip-hop artists and stuff. So these are like the main two things that like keep me running. Taking the mainstream probably means like trying to get my music heard, like getting my music on radio, getting it out there, like creating links for people to download and stuff. Before mainstream, you could probably find me around in a circle rapping for other people. to hear, like we could have a quick cipher or something. Yeah. So when I say taking it mainstream, I think the point where I decided, okay, now we're going hard. We're trying to take the music out there. Probably hear me on the radio station, do interviews and all that. I'm on the mainstream part now. So you know, when you're on the mainstream, I can say I'm a mainstream rapper, but it gets better every year. So for now I'm mainstream, but I'm not at the topmost mainstream. Like, I'm trying to get there.
Reminisce about what happened a couple hours ago in the kitchen by the stove. She asked if I would be bold.
First song was on the radio was a song I did with my teammate way back. Like we finished high school, went to the studio, made a song. It was called Puppet. It was actually not planned to be on radio. You know, we were just there, we had the inspiration, we went to the studio, we had our bars written, we had a dope beat. We put things together. Kilmatic made that beat. Immediately after high school, I just linked up with Skillion's rapper. Skillion's was a Ghanaian GH rap group. So we made that song and we had it on radio. But even that, they took it. The site found it. It's not like we actually forced to get on radio. So they found it and put it on radio. So that's the first time I heard my voice on radio. And like, it wasn't bad. It sounded great. It sounded like I needed to grow because it didn't sound like the song they played just before me or just after me. It sounded like, yo, I sounded like a kid on radio. But the fact that I was on radio was awesome. So that's when actually I felt gingered up or had the figure to do more. For now, I still see myself to be trying stuff. I'm open for anything, for any genre. I'm open for any style, any delivery style, anything. I can put in some tree, I can put in some gun, I can put in anything. Like, I'm versatile like that. But immediately we put it together, we compile it, make it an album. That's going to be the sound. So whatever the album is bringing is going to be that definite sound. That sound, like when you hear a song and you go like, yo, that sounded like an NJ song. That sounds like a Nas song. Because after the album, you're going to hear songs and you're like, yo, I think this guy's jumping in the middle style. This guy, me, my team, my producer, WEL, PPNZ, we are just trying to put things together and give people the right sound.
She came in looking pale. She asked me for this pill when I told her it's not for sale. Without a doctor's notes, I swear I made her choke. She said, "You stop kidding." I told her it's not a joke.
My biggest musical influences, they changed. Beginning rap, getting into this whole rap thing. Every dope rapper drew my attention. You know? If I check online, who's hot now? Who just got posted? Who's killing the mic? So I check it out. But when you're getting mainstream, when you're trying to make songs for people to get, so I could say I listen to dope albums now too, but I was too much into rap. So way back, my inspiration was fully Nas, fully Jay-Z, fully Eminem. I could listen to Saha the Prince, I could listen to all these cats. When I tried to make music for the people, I listen to those doing the best. You find me listening to more Kanye than Nas now, because Kanye, Jay-Z, they know how to talk to the people. You know, so for now, I can say the inspiration, it changes every time. Every year, I hear different music, I can pay attention to something. It's like some guy, then I switch. I listen to reggae. That's like probably the only jazz artist I know, Kenny G. My dad used to play a lot of Kenny G, and we still have the CD, we still have those records, so I play it timing. But as far from hip hop, I listen to reggae. Even here in Ghana, I don't only search for the hip hop songs. I listen to hip life songs, I listen to any other kind of. So far as the beautiful music.
You know she's been around.
And the Olympic team is like a small group we formed just a year, 24 hours ago, called by BBN or Sana BBN. It's a group I formed with me, myself, Trebla. It was my teammate. He's in London now. M3dal, my producer. We formed it just because we just wanted to finalize things. We just wanted to make things formal. We're tired of just making music and not having a formal plan or anything. So it's just a group of boys coming together to say, let's make things formal now. Let's have a name for what you're doing. At least we make a plan and everything. So immediately we made that, things got better, you know. If Trevor is dropping a song, mine doesn't conflict with his. If Dread is supposed to bring out a project or anything, we just had to put things together. We shot the video, booked a blender, it came out, it was dope. It felt like he had things in plan right now. And Olympic team is still standing though. My guy, Trebla, who's up in the UK, still holding it firm. So as much as I'm in a different crew now, it's still going to be running. We're still going to see more Olympic team stuff. And we are thinking of making it wider than anything. It's going to be a whole creative thing.
She hopes that someday
WhatsApp 1010